going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome all my new subscribers. I want to take a second and I want to thank each and every single one of you guys out there that take the time out of your day to watch and support my channel. It means the world to me. Everybody, Smurf bought a new car. Well, not new to me. I bought another car. What is it, you ask? Is it a Ferrari? A Lamborghini? No, it's another Honda Civic. Yeah, I bought another Honda Civic, guys. I picked this up for a really good deal from a good friend of mine's dad that was having some troubles with the check engine light, stuff like that. For those of you guys that don't know, I am a full-time mechanic. You know, if this is your first time to my channel, I am a full-time mechanic. I do not detail for a living. That's my bread and butter, you know, at our shop, full-time mechanic. So he's having problems with his check engine light, running rich. He was gonna get rid of it. So I went ahead and took it off his hands, and I'm really glad that I did. It's a 2006 Honda Civic. It does have 230,000 miles on it, but I already fixed the issue. It's running fantastic, and I've been driving it for the past week, and I absolutely love it. What I love mostly about it was he took really good care of this thing, guys. Really good care of it. The interior is immaculate. The outside looks great. He kept it in the garage. Never been smoked in. I mean, this thing is just super clean, and I'm glad that I picked it up. Because honestly, let's face it, gas prices are ridiculous. It's a great commuter car, and I actually fell in love with the Prodigy Civic when I had it. And you know, although I did sell it, you guys that don't know, I did sell the Prodigy Civic. I made some good money on it, so I picked this thing up, and now we're gonna give it a little Smurf razzle dazzle, you know. And I'm bringing you guys all along with me. It is already clean, so I just have some rinseless wash here. I'm gonna rinseless wash it. I'm not gonna show that on camera. You guys don't need to see me rinseless washing it. I have a video on rinseless washing a little bit ways back in my, if I remember, I'll link down in the bottom, as well as everything that I'm using. I will have links in the description, so don't worry, I'll put everything that I'm using in the links below. But yeah, I'm gonna rinseless wash it. Its paint's not even that dirty, it's just dusty. So I'm very fortunate enough that I don't have to spend really any time at all in the interior, so I can really focus on the paint. It's in good condition, so I'm gonna give it some really good protection, and we're gonna be using Phoenix E.O.D's Kronos. This Kronos is a up to 7-year marine grade coating, so it's got really high chemical resistance. It's gonna really be durable. Some of you guys, oh, it's just a Honda Civic. You know what? Does it need it? Probably not, but I'm gonna put it on there because I want to use it. So yeah, Kronos coating. I'm excited. I've got my PAPACUT here from Phoenix E.O.D. I got my fabulous finishing polish. We're gonna make this thing look good and protect it. All you guys are gonna come along with me. This thing is super clean, very, very clean. Shout out Aaron, I appreciate you, man, for sending me the Kronos to try out. Yes, that makes it a sponsored video, but it's not a paid sponsorship. I promise you that. You guys know me by now. You guys always get my honest opinion. So yeah, I'm excited. I apologize if you guys hear the traffic in the back. It's actually kind of busy today. It's really nice out. So I'm gonna be testing this Kronos. It's supposed to be like 100 degrees today. So we're gonna see how this works. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna be Kronos on the Civic. It is gonna be protected. I'm gonna polish it up. We're gonna get it, you know, we're gonna get it looking good. I'll show you guys what it looks like on the interior. Really, I'm not gonna do anything to the interior but wipe it down. I don't even need to vacuum it. I mean, it's incredibly clean, and I'm very, very happy that I picked up a car that somebody else took care of. It's really nice. So yeah, let's check out the Civic. I haven't got a name for it yet. It hasn't came to me yet, but let's check it out. I'll show you guys what we're working with. I'll get it washed up and ready to polish, and then I'll show you guys a little bit of me polishing it up. Defects, get it where we want to get it, and then we'll ceramic coat it. Do you have to polish? Do you have to polish to coat? No, you don't have to. The coating it'll still work. The reason why you polish, just to basically prep the surface, get it ready, nice clean surface for the coating to bond to. So, you know, if you don't polish, will the coating still protect? Absolutely. It may not protect for as long. It may not bond as good, but it doesn't have to be done. So if you're out there and you don't have a polisher and anything like that, don't worry about it. There's the flyby. So yeah, yeah. If you don't have a polisher, don't worry about it. Please just do your wash, your decon, get it ready, and then coat it. If you don't have a polisher. I mean, there's a lot of people out there. You can't coat a car without polishing. Yes, you can. Come on now. So yeah. All right. Enough rambling from the Smurf. Let me show you guys the Civic. All right, everybody. Here is the new addition to the Smurf family. Check this thing out, guys. Absolutely very, very well taken care of. For 2006, it's nice, beautiful blue. It's got nice metallic to it. The paint's in really good condition. All the plastic moldings look great. And the wiper cowl needs to be restored, but overall, this thing looks absolutely incredible. Even the headlights aren't all yellow and oxidized. They may need a little polish, but they're not terrible. It's got the fog lights down there. They did plastic dip the grill, which eventually I'm gonna take that off, but for now I really want to get this thing protected. It's got the nice alloy wheels. I mean, this thing already has a gloss to it. Like I said, it was well taken care of. It's just dusty. Just a little dusty. But overall, this thing looks incredible. Windows are tinted. It's got like one ding here on the deck lid. And it's got a few scratches over here. It's like I was telling you guys, hopefully you can see those. There's some scratches there. Some scratches on this door over here that I'm gonna try to take care of. You can kind of see them. Yeah, you can see those scratches there. Overall, the paint, it's got its swirls in it, but light polish should clean that up. I'm not going for perfection, everybody. I'm not trying to do a two-step correction on this thing. It just doesn't need it. Now, for those of you guys that are wondering, how does Smurf not even have to touch the interior? I will clean the mats from my feet, but check this thing out, guys. Super clean. Smells good in here. I got plastic on the seats because nobody's ever sat in the freaking seats, it looks like. Interior is nice and clean. No dirt anywhere. Light dust. It's got the nice floor mats in it. Seats look great. Sorry I'm boring you guys, but I'm excited. Interior is really in really good condition. Headliners, perfect. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna get this thing washed up, clayed, and ready for polish. I'll bring you guys along through the polishing section. We'll get this thing looking good. Be using my WOLFGANG Uber rinseless wash. I have a few gallons in here. Got my little wash pad there. We'll get this thing washed up, and yeah, we'll go to the next step. All right, everybody. So I've got the Civic behind me. Yes, I know I'm in a different shirt because this is the next day. I had a live stream yesterday and we ended up barbecuing after, and I just called it a night, to be honest. Let's just be real. It's really hot. It's actually really hot right now too. It was really hot yesterday. I didn't want to come out here, but I am back. Went ahead and got the Civic taped up. You know, all the areas I don't want to, you know, get polish on with my polisher. I got it all taped up. I was very fortunate enough that this thing really wasn't that dirty. I got it rinseless washed. I ran over it with my clay towel. There was hardly any contamination in the paint. There was a little bit on the roof, and there was a little bit on the trunk lid and a little bit on the back bumper. That was about it. Very minor though. But yeah, I got it all washed and prepped. You guys, if you're tuning into this video for the first time and you want to, you know, polish your paint, do that. Just be sure to follow the necessary steps. Get it really good wash on it. Strip wash if you need. I recommend Poor Boys World Strip Down. It's a great product to help strip and get rid of any wax on the car before you polish it. You definitely want to do your clay if you need to clay it. Your chemical decontamination, if you've got all those little orange speckles in your paint, run that iron remover over your paint. Get the paint as clean as possible before you get in and start polishing, just to make it that much easier. Today on the Civic, I've got my SHINEMATE EX620 15mm. I've got my fabulous finishing polish. I've got my PAPACUT compound if I need it. And I'm going to be playing around with some pads today that I haven't used. I've got my SHINEMATE diamond cut pads. This is, I would say, like a medium cut pad. I also have their red pad. I don't know if I'll use this one. It's more like a finishing pad. I probably won't use this one. And then I've got my my wool pads, my medium wool polishing pads right here from Rupes. I'm probably going to try these out on the deck lid because there's quite a few scratches on the deck lid that I want to kind of go after. Almost like somebody sat a box on the trunk and kind of slid the box off. But yeah, I'm going to go after those. I've got it all wiped down with my GYEON Prep. It is ready to polish. Like I always do, I'll show you guys me polishing the hood. The hood really doesn't have many defects in it. But I want to give you guys my feedback on these pads, see how it feels. Obviously, I'll bring you in and show you guys. And I'll definitely keep you guys updated throughout the car, especially on the deck lid, on the right side of the car where those isolated scratches are. We'll definitely be focusing more on those as well. So yeah, I'm going to get set up. I'm pretty much ready. I'm going to get my gloves on. I'm going to get my apron on. And we're going to get to cooking on this paint, baby. All right, everybody. So I've got my SHINEMATE here. I've got my fabulous finishing polish here. Like I said, this hood right here, he told me that he hit a deer and they had to repaint the whole hood. They repainted the bumper and they repainted this fender over here. Now, I'll show you guys in a little bit, but you can tell the orange peel from this side, especially this fender here, compared to that fender over there that's factory. You can see the orange peel difference. Just gonna throw 4 dots on there like that. Now there's really not many defects in this hood, so really I'm just going after exfoliation. So I'll probably stick to speed 3.5 on my SHINEMATE, and we'll just dab this out a little bit. My arm speed is gonna be relatively quick. Like I'm not going after defect removal or anything like that. I'm going after exfoliation from the paint. That's pretty much it. So not going after defect removal really. There really isn't that many defects in the hood. Come in here and wipe this off. It's gonna bring back some shining gloss. You know it was already glossy, just give it that extra little bit of pop. Exfoliate that paint, get it ready for the coating. So that's pretty much it. I'll still bring you guys in so you can see. Grab my paint light. All right. Let's see. I don't think you guys are going to be able to really see much of a difference. Very, very minute difference. But see if you guys can see this over here. Maybe you can see the orange peel. It's not gonna pop up on camera. You could see the difference in this fender and the hood where they painted versus this fender over here. There's no orange peel, and you can definitely see it if you have the eye. Camera's probably not gonna pick it up, but that's pretty much it. Like I said, there's not many defects in the paint. The main thing is over here on the side, and I'll definitely bring you guys in over there. And back here on the deck lid, there's a good amount of defects. So we'll do a nice 50-50 back here on the deck lid. But until then, I'll keep you updated. Updated. I'll keep you updated. Man, it's hot. It's already 90 something in the garage. Ooh. Smurf's gonna get to work. I'll keep you guys updated. All right, everybody. Quick update. I wanted to show you guys the progress because really, there was not much defects in the hood, but I am working my way back to the door. What I like to do is I like to stick with my 5-inch polisher as long as I can. I work back here, the doors, and then the top section here along the door, and the very bottom section I'll get with my 3-inch polisher. But what I like to do is go around the whole car, and I like to do all my 5-inch stuff first, and then I'll come back with my little flex that I got down there, and then I'll tackle all my 3-inch and spots I need the small polisher for. But so far, this fabulous finishing polish is working fantastic with this diamond pad. The pad is, you know, it's a good pad. It takes a little bit to get used to it, but let me show you guys the results I'm getting. Hopefully you guys can see this. So here's the door that I did. Here's the door that I didn't do. So I'm hoping, you know, you guys can kind of see in the light the difference. Definitely, I mean, it wasn't terrible, but really did clear up really nice. I mean, really nice. Really hard to see. But like I said, I am not going really after defect removal. If I get, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50, I mean, that's fine. I'm really just after, you know, polishing it up, exfoliating it, making it look nicer. There are them spots on the trunk and the right side I will go after. But for now, we're making great progress. The doors are looking fantastic. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys the update. I am going to get back to polishing, and I'll be back with another update. All right, everybody. Smurf is back with another update. Once again, I apologize for the traffic in the background. It's getting busy out. It's Monday. People are out. But I am working my way down this side, and this is the side. Hopefully you guys can see these scratches. It's got a few scratches on this door. It's got quite a few on this door. And then back here, there's a nice little array of little scratches. Now, I'm not trying to remove them 100%. I don't really want to wet sand. It's not that serious. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch from my fabulous finishing polish and my medium polish pad, and I'm going to switch over to my Eurofiber 50/50 with the PAPACUT. And then what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to two-step these doors. I know I said I didn't want to, but I'm going to go ahead and hit it with the Eurofiber and the PAPACUT, and then I'm going to come back and just polish them all out with the finishing polish and the polish pad. And I'm sure it'll look good, but I just wanted to update you guys here real quick. Like I said, I'm not going after removing them completely, honestly, because it's probably going to get scratched up. It's not going to be perfect. It's not a show car. It's a Honda Civic. So yeah, just wanted to update you guys. I'll bring you back after I'm done with the Eurofiber and the PAPACUT, and we'll see what this combination can get me. All right, everybody, update time. So I went ahead and went around these two doors with my Eurofiber pad with the PAPACUT, And then I followed it up with another pass of my yellow SHINEMATE pad with the fabulous finishing polish. And man, now I didn't get them out 100%. A few of them are still a little bit tiny there, but honestly, you can't even see them, to be honest. There's one, let's see. There's one right here. I don't even know if you'll be able to pick that up on camera. And there's one right here. You can see that one a little bit. But man, check that out. Check out that clarity. I know it's kind of hard to see, but check out that flake. Nice and clear. It's kind of hard to see, but if you go back here where I haven't polished yet, a little cloudy, minor swirls and imperfections, nothing crazy. Ow, my knees. Go there. And then you come over here. I missed a little polish wipe off right there, you can see. Man, check that out. Really looking good. Really looking nice and glossy. I pretty much have the section to do right here, this quarter panel, and then the deck lid with my 5-inch polisher, and then I'm gonna move to the mirrors, all the little side trim up here, the very bottom down here. I'm gonna get all that with my little flex 3-inch, and I'll probably get the back bumper here with the 5-inch, just the one that goes across. Be easier that way. But yeah, the thing's looking great. This is the deck lid. This thing is swirled like crazy. I don't know if you guys will be able to see these scratches, but oh yeah, you can see them there. It looks like something slid across it. And down here too. But that's all right, that's all right. There's some scratches back here too. Not going for perfection, but I want to clean up this deck lid. So yeah, I will be back with an update on the deck lid. All right, everybody. One last update before I just go ahead and get this thing done. So I went ahead and I took care of this half of the deck lid, and it looks great. It looks fantastic, guys. Let me show you real quick. Hopefully you guys can see this. All those scratches up top came out, and then you come over here to this side right here. Okay, I did 3/4 of the deck lid, but you can see over here where I haven't gotten. Then when you work your way right there, you can start to see it clean up. And then over here, it looks great. Is it perfect? No, but I got, you know, 75% of the defects out. There's some deeper little scratches, but like right there, you can see some kind of deep stragglers, but I'm not worried about that. It looks great. What I used was PAPACUT and the GYEON Garage Boss microfiber pad. Then followed up with my polish pad and the fabulous finishing polish. And it looks great. It looks glossy as all get out. All right, so after I finish this deck lid, I'm gonna hit all the 3-inch spots, and then we're gonna come back and get Kronos on this thing. All right, everybody. All right, here we go. I am set up. I got my cart set up right here. Let me roll it out of the sun. You guys, it is freaking blistering hot outside. 100 degrees right now. I don't know why I get stuck doing coatings when it's so hot. But you know what? My feedback when it's hot could help somebody. So I've got my Kronos here, getting ready. I haven't cracked it open yet. I've got my little, you know, plastic little, you know, squickers. And I got my pair of gloves. You guys always wear your gloves when you're doing ceramic coatings. I've got my GYEON Prep in my IK bottle. I've already wiped this thing down twice. But what I like to do is, even right before I start, I'll just wipe down the area that I'm doing again, just to be sure. But I mean, honestly, I'm not. It's my car. It's my freaking commuter Honda Civic, so I'm really not that anal. But I'm doing all this prep, all this work. At least I can kind of take it seriously, I guess. But yeah, so I got everything set up. I'm gonna get you guys set up on the tripod so we can start. I'll give you guys my thoughts, and then I'll take you off the tripod, put you in my hand, and we'll do some POV action, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, everybody. So hopefully you can see me here. I've got my Kronos here. Gonna give it a good shake. Also, I didn't state what applicator pad I'm going to be using. This is the AUTOFIBER applicator pads. They got the little blocker in the center to block out the coating from going through to the other side. I just like these because they're a perfect size. They're very versatile. You can get in the nooks and crannies. So I like these. Here I've got my towel number 1 in my little apron, and I've got my towel number 2. That first towel is you're going to come in and you're just going to lightly wipe and level the coating, and then that second towel is to come off and buff to perfection, as Brian from Apex always says. So I'm going to go ahead and crack open this Kronos. Alright, now this Kronos can go on any hard surface. So yeah, any hard surface. I'm going to take the top out, the little I'm gonna take this little top out because I like to control where I put the coating. So I'm gonna pop this out, set it in here. All right, this is my first time using this coating, guys, so you guys are getting my initial thoughts. I'm gonna go ahead and prime the pad with a few lines. Always put your cap back on your bottle. Went ahead and primed the pad. Here, let me go ahead and switch this camera so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so I went ahead and primed the pad, as you guys can see there. Now, since it's 100 degrees out, I'm just going to do this hood in thirds. So I'm just going to do this section here. And yeah, we're going to see what we got. Let's do it. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to start right here in thirds. We're going to box it out. And then we're just going to come across like so. It doesn't smell too strong at all. I strongly recommend working in a well-ventilated area anytime you're doing coatings. Oh wow, this is spreading very nice. I'm gonna put this to half the hood. Yep. We're going half the hood. Alright, yeah, this is a thick coating. Holy moly's, this is really thick. I'm actually going to stretch this out. Yeah, right, yep, we'll go right at half. That's a lot of coating though. Alright, so when you first prime the pad, the first thing I noticed, it's a very viscous formula. Very viscous. Make sure you got it all spread out nice and even and thoroughly. Right. For those of you that are wondering, I will be restoring the wiper cowl with my trim restorer. So, all right, there we go. Now, the thing is, flash time. What's the flash time going to be in my environment? 43% humidity, 100 degrees out. Honestly, I probably won't go more than 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds. I'm going to see if I see any rainbowing. It's really handy if you have a paint light. Huh. Alright. Kronos, Kronos, Kronos. It is very hot, but it still looks wet. So, and you know what? You'll know when you're doing coatings. If you're trying to wipe it off and it's just really greasy and it's hard, you know, at first, then you're wiping it off a little too early. If you're trying to wipe it off and it's really sticky and you just can't get it off, you're wiping it off too late. So sometimes it takes you a few applications to figure out the sweet spot. So it's been about a minute now. I'm gonna grab my towel 1, and I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna just go ahead and lightly wipe this off. This is just basically spreading and leveling the coating. Oh man. All right, towel 1 is done. Towel 2. This is definitely a slick coating. Yep, you can definitely feel the slickness as you're wiping it off. Some coatings are not very slick, but all right. Not bad, not bad at all. I mean, wipe off was really easy. And then again, this is my first time, so I may have wiped it off too early, but we'll see. Because when I do the other half of the hood, we're just gonna let it sit a little longer and see that window. Try to find that window. Honestly, that was really easy. Now, when you're doing coatings, just pay attention to the adjacent panels. So like the fender over here, when you're first leveling that coating, you will push some coating over to the edge. So just make sure, sorry, I'm trying to get in the frame here. Just make sure you just pay attention to that adjacent panel, whatever adjacent panels that you're working on. That was extremely easy. And I know a couple people say it's a little bit tacky. You do feel it. You do feel it a little bit when you're leveling it, but that's all right. Towel 2's going back. All right, that was actually pretty smooth. Let me get you guys off of here, and then we're gonna go into a POV style. All right, everybody. So we went ahead and got this hood, the half of the hood done. Honestly, I'm very, very impressed. That was very easy. Like I said, I waited about a minute. So we'll see what, we'll let it dwell a little bit longer, and we'll see how we feel about the dwell time. So I went ahead, put another line on my applicator, put that cap back on there. All right, so you guys are gonna see firsthand right here. I did right about half the hood right at the Honda emblem. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start right here at the Honda emblem, and I'm just gonna go up like this, and then we're gonna come across like so, right to here. Just that spot. We're gonna go down. I like to make a little box, and then we'll just come. Sorry, I'm doing it one-handed and trying to. There we go. Out of all the coatings I've used, this is definitely the thickest. As far as like, you could just, I don't know, it just feels thick. Hopefully that makes sense. But and if you're ever unsure of where you left off, just overlap a little bit. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It ain't gonna kill nothing. Like so. All right. Just go back up and down one time. Hopefully you guys are seeing that. You can see it in the lights, huh? There we go. Boom. Now hopefully you guys can see. Yeah, you can definitely see it if you look in the lights. Just pay attention to the lights. You can see the coating. All right. I'm gonna set this down right here. And we're gonna wait. That took about, I don't know, applying it Took about 30 seconds. So we'll hang out here for a second. I might just speed up the minute or so. Here's what we'll do. I will start a timer for 1 minute from now. 1 minute from now. Because it's been on there for a little while, so. And there's 1 minute. All right, let's grab our towel number 1 here. All right, let's come in and let's go ahead and just kind of level down this coating. I feel like it's not too grabby. Little bit grabby, but that's okay. You can feel it tug the towel just a little bit. That's it. All right, I'm gonna grab my towel number 2. We'll come in and we'll just kind of finish buffing it off. You can definitely feel it get slick. I could probably wait a little longer, to be honest. I'll experiment with it and I'll definitely let you guys know. But I can tell you right now, that was effortless. Absolutely effortless. And there it is. The Kronos. Oh yeah. All right. So that was effortless. That was absolutely effortless. I could tell you that for sure. Nice. Honestly, I was expecting with how hot it was for me to really have to pay attention to the window, but no, I'm gonna play with that window and I'll definitely keep you guys updated. But I'm gonna get to coating. Literally, I'm gonna coat everything, all the glass, the headlights. I'm not gonna coat that because I have to take care of that because they plasti dipped it. Yeah, that's another yabbity hoobity hobbity. And then this is gonna get restored after. I'm gonna let the car cure in the garage for a couple days. And then I'll come back and do that. So yeah, I'm gonna get coating and I'll definitely keep you guys updated. All right, everybody. Woo, Smurf is whooped, but check this thing out. You guys, this thing looks absolutely incredible. Let me shut this door over here. Woo, it has been a very long day for Smurf. It was 100 degrees today. I mean, he's blistering, but I got it done, you guys. Check this thing out. This Kronos. Oh my Lord. This stuff is legit. I'll tell you what, where I'm at right now, 30 seconds was my sweet spot. Apply it, wait 30 seconds, wipe off. But the key is, wipe off very gently. It's not even like a wipe off, it's like you're spreading. So when you take your first towel, all right, you want to basically just kind of massage it into the paint. And most of it comes, most of the transfer solution comes out on that first towel. But that second towel is just the icing on the cake. You come through, and as you kind of buff it off, you'll start to feel the slickness. It's definitely one of the slicker coatings. It's not like, oh my God, blow your socks off slick instantly. But I could tell you what, I started on the hood, and then I did this fender. I just finished the whole car, and I came back, and I just put my towel. This is a relatively new towel, and I put it on the paint, and it's absolutely insanely smooth. I mean, just oh my goodness, that quick. It got slick that quick. I mean, it feels so awesome under the towel, and that's gonna tell me in 24 hours from now it's gonna be even better. So that 30 seconds is the sweet spot for Smurf at 100-degree weather. But look at this car, guys. It's a 2006 Honda Civic. It ain't nothing special, but man, This thing is absolutely glossy, is all freaking get out. I mean, it's nice to start with the car that had good paint, but man, let me tell you something. I hope the camera's picking this up, because it's absolutely insane, the gloss of this thing. The Kronos on the glass and trim works phenomenal. If you wait about half an hour and put a second coat right back on your plastics, look at those things. They look brand new. All the trim looks brand new. I mean, check that out. I mean, I am absolutely stunned right now at how this thing looks. And it's just my little commuter Civic. So, I'll tell you what. Kronos. For the win. PAPACUT. Fabulous polish. Everything that played in the role of this. I mean, just look at this thing. All right. Well, let's jump into some final thoughts. Geek out mode. Let's do it. All right, everybody, let's jump into a quick final thoughts segment. Smurf is absolutely taxed right now. I've been sweating all day working on this thing, man. Never fails. It's always hot. It's like 100 degrees. But let's talk about Kronos, because honestly, I fell in love with this as soon as I found out its sweet spot. And for me, about 30 seconds after application was the sweet spot. Coming with your first towel, just very lightly, just kind of wipe it. It's not like you're coming in circles. To me, it's almost like a second applicator. You come in, you use your first towel, you just wipe it lightly. Then your second towel is the one you come in and you kind of buff off. But most of it comes off on the first towel. Super easy. I did experiment. I waited 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes just to see where just to see where I was at. And it does get a little tacky if you wait. But in my opinion, it's still not that hard when it's tacky. It still comes off fairly easy. So just a little bit more work than I would want to do. At 30 seconds, it wipes off. It just basically, I don't know how to explain it. As you're wiping it in, you can see it's spreading like the oiliness, but at the same time, it's flashing away. That's the best way I can describe it. And you're like, whoa, okay. The second towel, there's really not much to come in. You just kind of mop up the little areas, the adjacent panels, and it's super smooth. And right now it's ultra slick, and it's only been hour or two since I started. On the left front fender, the hood, ultra slick. Can't wait to top it with Immortal. That's going to be another video. But yeah, this thing looks absolutely incredible. I didn't think it was going to look this good, but man, this thing looks amazing. I'm keeping it. Let's talk about the diamond pad, because this is my first time using this diamond pad. It worked good. I'm not gonna knock it. I don't know. I prefer a regular pad. I prefer a regular pad, not the diamond pad. I don't know. I feel like if you're just really lightly putting pressure, I feel like it's like, okay, you only have these diamonds touching the paint. You have to push it to get the full face of the pad. So I feel like that's less defect removal. I don't know. I'm just being Smurf right now, but I prefer just a flat pad, to be honest. But the pad did awesome. So did the fabulous finishing polish. As you guys can see, the PAPACUT where I needed it. In some cases, I just used the PAPACUT on a foam pad and went around with my little flex on the 2-inch rotary. Went right around the door handles, got up in there, and it worked awesome. So fantastic outcome. I'm excited. I will put all the links in the description, guys. I will do my absolute best. You guys know I'm terrible at that. But you see the Honda Kronos Phoenix for the win. This thing looks incredible. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Very basic, rinseless wash. I didn't even have to get my pressure washer out. Hit the wheels and tires, and yeah, thing looks awesome. So I don't want to say minimal amount of work, but minimal amount of work, and this is what you can achieve. So for those of you guys out there that are weekend warriors and you're just, hey, how can I spruce up my ride a little bit? I'm telling you, it's all at your fingertips. Very easy. Put in a little bit of work and you'll be surprised at the results you'll get. I'm telling you, doing ceramic coatings is not hard. It's the prep. Really, that's the hardest part. Applying the coating is ultra easy. I mean, all you gotta do is pay attention a little bit. I did have a high spot right up on the sunroof. I noticed it as I was kind of doing a final walk around. I just grabbed the applicator pad, put a little drop on it, reapplied the coating, and wiped it right off. Boom, problem solved. So yeah, Kronos, up to 7-year coating, marine grade, very durable. I'm excited. I'm gonna, yeah, see what I can get out of this. You know, I'll do update videos with you guys. You guys already know that. So yeah, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys taking the time out of your day to watch and support my channel. It means the world to me. If any of you guys have any questions about this video on anything, just drop them in the comments. I will reply ASAP. I always do. You guys, your guys' questions and everything is what drives me. I love talking to you. I love engaging to you guys. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Remember, I will put links down in the description. I appreciate you. I hope all you guys out there have a good day, night, evening, whatever it is where you're at right now watching. And I'm going to catch you guys all on the next video.